clothes fit me, right? Does the color suit me? Am I looking pretty, handsome? But beyond that, do I look at myself in the mirror? Do I want to give myself to help others, to serve others? How much will I give of myself within the challenges that I have? What are my dreams? When I step out of my house, can I say, stand up and be counted? Look, world, here I am. Recognize me. Recognize my ideas. Recognize my skills and capabilities. I'm not a Dumbo. I can shine and be counted in this global world. Okay? So you had a reflection of yourself, right? Anything that you saw different in your reflection? Something that jumped out which you never realized? No, you saw the plain old me? It's okay, you can share. I'm not just doing a presentation. I would like participatory action, so you can share what your thoughts are. Or you can even stop me when I am saying something if you feel that it's not right. But I like to challenge that thoughts, okay? Right? So nobody, yeah, you saw the same old you, I understand. Okay? Right. So we move on. Remember that you are coming from a family. Right?
Yes.
You're coming from a community where you live. You could be, as a young person, you've gone to another community, right? You've gone to university, you've gone to college, you've moved. Right? So the environment changes. You see now the world in a different perspective as what you would have seen maybe when you're just every day going to school and coming home and taking holidays. Maybe it's different now. Right? All of you have finished schooling? Partly. Right? How many are working? Okay, so you have quite a number of you are already in your work, huh? Right? Now, your perspective of what you think is right or wrong is also molded from your background, what your family taught you, right? If you come from a happy family, unhappy family, right? You come from many generations of people come from Myanmar. They say that they have come from a conflict area for a very long time. Their view of the world is different. Different from someone who has a comfortable home, right? Who can see. So therefore, your dreams, your perspectives may be different. Right? As a leader, you're coming now out to lead in your own country, but you are challenged with what do you want to see the change in your country, right? What do you want? So we look at our inner self, and that's why I did this whole thing of man in the mirror, right? Or woman in the mirror, more women here, right? Women power, that's good to see, right? And therefore, you take with you when you want to become a leader with what we call old baggage. You're taking along with you. And that will shift the way you lead, the way you bring forth, right? We are now hit and molded with the whole media. And that depends on who controls the media. So again, you're challenging your perspective of what you want to see, what you want to hear, right? What you don't want to hear, right? And so therefore, all these would be part and parcel of what leadership you are going to do, okay? The impact on you. What impact it on you? Now I want to do this very much, the impact it has on you, because you are now going to become leaders, and we will look later the challenges that you're going to face. So you have to be ready for the challenges. You have to think ahead. It's not that, okay, I will become a leader, I want to help, so let me go and visit a number of sick people and I feel nice, and I feel I've done something. Is that what you want to do? Or you want to go beyond? You want to look at things of what issues that challenges young people around you, not only the young people around you, but you're looking at a whole nation, identifying what pushes you back and what will make you go forward. So your inner self, so all the questions that you're going to have, the doubts that you're going to go through, the conflict, internal conflict that you're going to have. People telling you, you must be stupid to become a youth leader. Today's generation is different. They want to be a millionaire by 13. Right? I want to make money. I've studied, I've gone to university, finished, now I want to make money. First thing, our young lawyers whom we train, we ask, okay, now you're going out into the world, you're starting, what do you want? I have to buy a car. You see? So we say, can you give us the next 2 years? Or not only just give us, we ask the young lawyers, can you give 2 years, go on the job, take up litigation, get into the system and challenge it? Can you do that? After 2 years, we said you can go and do what you need to do. But very few will choose that because they say, no, it's now time for me to lead my own life. I move out of the house. I need to have a house of my own, apartment of my own, a car to move around, right? I need to meet with friends. I need to go out. So that means money. So that's the challenge that you have. So if you're going to work with young people, then how would you take that challenge with your friends, right? To look at what you're going to be. See. Then you have, they'll tell you that, well, I'm already 23, right? So what's the next step? It's the marriageable age, right? You've got to get a boyfriend, or you already have a boyfriend, and you're thinking of now marriage. I have no time for, helping people or becoming a leader. Maybe I might do it when I'm 40 years old. Now I would have settled, I would have, and that would be. So the challenge would be for you as leaders would be, how would you get your group of people? Money is not the thing, right? Right or not? Oh, I'm not getting an answer. Uh-oh. You do need money. I don't say you don't need money, right? You do need money to survive, to maybe have a little bit of your savings. But what is more important is your happiness and other people around you. That's the important thing. The values you've been brought up with. Right? And I have a nephew who's down from Australia. He's in the oil and gas industry. So I asked him, okay, you know, you're in the oil and gas industry, you're earning okay, and said, do you have any message for the young people that I'm going to meet? And he said, one thing, he said, tell them money is not the only thing in your life. He said, far more is the values that you have and what you grew up with. You can have enough money and be very happy. He said he has seen friends who just work and work just to keep on making more money. And then they come and tell, he said, I'm so tired. You know? What a life. So this is the challenges of some of the young people, yeah? I just want to go in maybe to a little bit of Nepal, right? We have Nepali workers who are now, I think, the second largest group in Malaysia, right? And when we work with them, because we in Terengganu work with migrant workers, refugees, we work with stateless people, right? We work on human trafficking. These areas where nobody wants to work, very few people want to work with this group because they say it's too much of work, takes too much of your time, too many challenges. I have to have my telephone, my phone on for 24 hours because I can be called up anytime in the night for a rescue, right? So it has to be on. So sometimes I feel, oh God, why did you put me into this? My life is taken over. You know, because you're tired from your day's work. You're not young. I was young like you all. I had all the energy. As Stefan, we will be running. We will not sleep even for 5 days because we are having training. We are at the same time organizing, right? But it doesn't affect us that much because of it. But now when you're much older, when you're a senior citizen, right? You become so tired, you want to rest your body, you know? But we are looking for young people. You can't see them too much around us. We're looking for young people. So we see older people still doing activism work, right? And I'm saying in terms of the reality here, right? Or you might be thinking, oh, I'll be a leader, but maybe you just want to do advocacy, right? So you look at the issues, you dialogue, you discuss, you come up with a statement, right? And you say we want to see change. That level of advocacy. But we in Terengganu believe that if you want to do advocacy, you have to touch the ground. You have to be with the community. You have to be with the people. Because you don't tell the community what you want to see the change. You're only a leader. You are there to help, to facilitate, to walk with them, to advise them. Who makes the decisions of what they want? It's the community. So we are working with Nepali migrant workers. We make them see what the system is right or wrong, what they are going through, not only in Malaysia, but what the life has been back in Nepal. They question why do they have to come here to work, to be abused here, right? Not to gain the rights. So among all the migrant communities that we have, we are proud to say that the Nepali workers are the most organized. I think it's in their spirit, right? To fight for the rights. So you'll see Nepali workers always say rights. They will use the word rights. We need to hold on to our rights. The universal rights that's given to everybody, no matter where you are. Right? So you're going back to Universal Declaration of Human Rights, you're looking at your own constitution, you're looking at what is there. But they tell you that we have to fight for our rights. then you'll have to look whether there's enough space for them to speak out on the right side. That's where you come in your own country. To enable them to have the space to raise their voices of what they see is wrong. As young leaders, right? As leaders as you go along. Being in your own country, you have a better edge to bring the issue of people who are in your country to your government for change. They cannot. Right here, if a Nepali, a Bangladeshi or a Myanmar worker would say, no, I have my right and I want to voice this out, what will happen? What will happen? He'll be arrested. He'll be jailed or be deported within 24 hours. Because there's no space for him to voice out. Okay, so that's the thing. So, you as a leader, then you have the right. So, okay, Australia says they want to see a change and they want to have refugees, right? Refugees have the right. So while their government chases away the boat people, so the youth, the young people are saying they have the right. Whose world is this? Who does the world belong to? Yeah, belongs to each and every one of you. So we all sing Michael Jackson's "We Are the World," right? You sing everybody, every time you hear people, young people singing "We Are the World," but does it mean anything? I always ask young people. Does the song mean anything to you? So you take possession of the world that you're living in. A world of hope, world of rights. And therefore you have the right as a leader to bring that forward. Okay? And so that, when what this is